Well, good morning from the start of day 3 on the Moab Adventure Trail, or the MAT. Oh man, it is so peaceful out here at the start of Lockhart Basin. There are a ton of campsites along this road. And even though there's other people camping not too far away, it's just so peaceful. I've just been sitting up here on this rock, petting and playing with the crackhead pups. We'll spend most of the day, we'll spend all day. I don't know if we'll get fully till the end of Lockhart Basin or not. But we'll spend the better part of the day on Lockhart Basin. We actually did this trail a couple years ago, and we spent 3 days on it. If you take your time on Lockhart, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of little offshoot trails, a lot of cool things to stop and see, and photos to take and stuff like that. Great campsites if you want to get there early and just enjoy, camp and just relaxing and chilling, that sort of thing. Lockhart Basin is one of our favorites out here. We will not spend that much time on it today. We will probably get through it in a day, since we've done it before and want to complete the route. If you're just starting with this video, what we're doing is creating a 5-day kind of overlanding loop around Moab and calling it the Moab Adventure Trail. I will be releasing the GPX file to the public. By the time this video comes out, the GPX file will be done and will be in this video's description. All the campsites and stuff that we find will be marked in the file. All the points of interest and that sort of stuff will be marked in the file. So it'll be like an all-in-one guide. The days that we do will be color-coded, but you don't have to do them like that. I actually don't recommend them doing in the days that we did, because we got started late the first day and, slept in the second day and stuff like that. So you do it at your pace and do whatever sections you want to do. Pretty much once you're committed to Lockhart Basin, you do in Lockhart Basin. And then then you can cut out to chicken corners and here I pass. And then you're back in Moab. Ready to go is. Oh, you just gonna take a nap? Well, here's a camping hack for you. We were out here for 5 days, so I'm gonna get a little dirty. We used to think we needed to carry a little portable shower with us and stuff, but that was too much of a pain in the butt. Way too much water to have to deal with. And a couple years ago, we found Clean Freaks. So we use these every night before going to bed and in the mornings as we're changing clothes. But they're all different scents and stuff, and it's just good to get a good wipe down. And you let it feel clean after using these things. But I don't have an affiliate link or a discount code for you. This is just because we really love them. I already washed all this. I'm not doing that on camera. But we like to buy the big bags. You can also come in individual sizes and stuff for individual, one towel in a package. All different scents and stuff. We like lavender. But this bag lives in my drawer. Oh, here's some of the, forgot I had these. Here's some of the peppermint individuals. If I can get it open. There we go. So I actually keep a couple of these just up in my tent, so I wipe my feet off and stuff at night when I'm getting in bed. The more you know. And we're off. I can't stress enough how many amazing campsites there are right around here. I am curious to see how far we'll get today. There's a spot on Chicken Corners that I have always wanted to camp at. It's called Catacomb Rock. And if we could get there, I think today would be perfect. But I don't want to just push. So we'll see. But I also know what it's today. Today's Tuesday. I know where we need to end up tomorrow. And then we're going to end on Thursday for day 5. So we'll see. Wow, look at that campsite. That would have been an epic place to stay.
Good morning from day 3 of the Moab Adventure Trail. This is an awesome day because it is mostly doing Lockhart Basin, which is one of my favorites. Beautiful. It's rock crawling there that I love, and then also just these rock formations along the way that look kind of like stacked cow poop, but they're pretty cool. Just the views out here. This is probably going to be my favorite day of the Moab Adventure Trail. We'll see. I can't wait.
Especially in the southern portion of Lockhart Basin, I highly recommend taking your time and exploring some of the offshoot trails. There's a ton of trails that just break off left and right all over the place. Kara and I spent an entire day 2 years ago exploring some of these offshoot trails, and we're blown away at some of the things that we saw that weren't just here on this, on the main trail. So if you've got extra time, go explore. You will be rewarded for it. We are not doing that today because this is supposed to be a 5-day route, not a 10-day route. But if you have an extra day, I'd spend it here. I know I've talked a lot about Utah and the layers that you see in the terrain here. Those cliffs over there behind this big one right here in front of me. All those over there are, I think, in Canyonlands National Park. The Colorado River runs somewhere along one of those bluff lines, but we're down here in the basin. Soon we'll be kind of up above the basin and I'll have a better view of it, but we've got these towering cliffs to the right, driving through the basin, multiple layers of cliffs in front of us. It's just such an incredible landscape. We are beginning the climb out of the basin. Trail gets a little rockier here. Nothing crazy, but just a smidge rougher. But the views from up here are going to be spectacular. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom! Look at that. Absolutely incredible. That's where we just came from. The views up here just do not quit. Now that we're up a little bit higher, you can see a little farther across the canyon. These unique rock formations towering over the passenger side. So one thing about Lockhart Basin is the views just do not get old. We stopped at this little overlook, and it's just crazy, all the canyons that are dug down in there. The terrain in Utah is like nowhere else. If you're afraid of heights and shelf roads, this little section just has a lot of little hairpin turns around these little pieces jutting out. Some of these turns have little washouts in them, so you got to be careful. Definitely don't want to get too close to the edge or go over the edge. Got a little rocky ledge up here. This is one of the weird landmarks on Lockhart Basin, and that's an old trailer that fell off of somewhere and has just been there for a very long time. I don't think anybody actually knows the story. It's just there for reasons.
Easy peasy.
Hi, y'all say hi. Y'all have fun.
Safe travels, guys.
Okay, so we came down that hill and saw those three hikers just tucked into the shade there. They asked if we had any water, and so I topped their water bottles off, gave them each a Coke as well, for some sugar energy. But they are 40 miles into an 800-mile hike. I'm not sure where they started. north of here somewhere, since it's 40 miles. But they're hiking all the way to Zion National Park. It is March 24th today. They said May 15th was their target date to hit Zion. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Man, I hate that it's so hot out here for them, but the temperature should drop, I think, next week. But it was nice to be able to help them out, give them some water. Tomorrow, the route does drop you back into Moab, because you have to get around the Colorado River to get to the next section. So you do pop back into Moab, so we can resupply our water when we do that.
That is some craziness right there. Hiking all the way to Zion.
Yep, arches to Zion. That's incredible. We just saw some hikers and they were under a cliff ledge, just trying to stay out of the sun because it's crazy hot, and stopped and made sure they were okay, gave them some Cokes because, you know, that can always pick up your spirit. And then also we refilled some of their water because they won't have any water until they get to where they're going, which is Zion, which is crazy. That's so cool.
Listen, they're gonna, since this pops out on the highway close to Canyonlands, they're gonna probably head into Canyonlands.
Yep.
Through Elephant Hills, and continue that direction.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, look at these rock formations. It just looks like big blobs of mud were dropped from the sky. Maybe that's how God made these. I appreciate these areas of the trail that kind of come away from the edges for a little while, because I find myself looking more out the window at the scenery than I do the trail, and so there's less risk of accidentally driving off a ledge. Especially if you've never been out here before and you've never seen this type of terrain in person before, it just blows your mind. It is unlike any other place in the United States for sure. I don't know about the world, but in the U.S. for sure. I mean, look at this. Look at what we're driving into. This is insane. Like, how in the world did this form? It's layers of mud that were dried, it looks like. I'm going to try to record this view to the left without falling off the ledge as I film. Let's see. There we go. Check that out. Hey, look at that canyon. Gotta watch the ledges. Gotta watch the edge. It's a little tight in here. But look at that canyon. Look, 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 look. That's wild. It's lunchtime, but it's hot.
You need to turn your truck.
What?
You'll need to turn it.
Yeah. Alright, gotta make a U-turn. There, lots more shade this way. Smoked salmon with lemon chive spread and crackers.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I like smoked salmon. I like lemon chive spread. I think. Oh, that's real good.
When did you break your tail off?
I don't know. Didn't know I did.
You did.
Sure did. Looks like I nicked it. It's a good thing I got new Morimoto's waiting at home.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I made a happy plate. Can I have a couple of M&Ms?
If you go to the Ross Monster.
You didn't bring them?
No, I meant to. I got no more candies.
Well, now I have a sad plate.
Yeah. That was a lovely little spot for lunch. I mean, you just stay there all day. Like Kara said, take a nap. Put out her little hammock thing under the awning. It would be quite lovely. Let's see. We are... three-fourths. Three-fourths of the way along the trail. I think. Maybe two-thirds. Two-thirds, three-fourths. And it's 2 o'clock. We've done good. Making great time today. And not rushing it. This is the one spot on the trail where you can look down and see the Colorado River below. Here's where we camped 2 years ago. Cool little spot. Just pull right off the road here. I think we are approaching the gatekeeper obstacle. I don't know what it's actually called. When you're coming north to south, it's kind of the first and really the only major obstacle on this route, or on Lockhart Basin. And so if you can't make it up this, then you can't do the rest of the trail. But it is the hardest part of the trail. Going down, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. This is an obstacle. It's not the obstacle that I was referring to. Smooth. Well, this section of Lockhart Basin is definitely the most technical. Well, it's not awful. It's fun. But it's just a series of hill climbs and switchbacks and stuff. Kind of like that one back there that's got some ledges. There's the one that I was referring to as the Gatekeeper is kind of a double obstacle. You got to go up one and then you go up another. It's pretty cool. Definitely going to be harder if you're going the other direction, which is why I chose this direction to make it easier, so that this whole route is more accessible. It's all part of the plan. So in just a minute, we are going to drop from up here to down there.
I still have it in my Gaia.
You can see the trail down there. That's where we're about to go. There you go. Now you can see the trail better. Well, honestly, after looking at it, I think it's gotten easier. It's a little more filled in and gradual. These used to be bigger ledges. Honestly, a little disappointed, but would be more of a challenge going uphill because it's a lot of loose rocks and kind of moon dust coated rocks that would be slippery. Yeah, that's a much better line. That's my scratch right there. That's for my diff. It felt like that was a really long drag. That was pretty easy. Pretty sure you could take a very, very, very stock, like, Nissan Pathfinder down that. Now, just kind of snake your way through the rocks. Just go slow and steady, and you're good.
Did you really hit hard back there?
Well, I just dropped down too fast and hit my rock run.
Okay, I wasn't sure what that was on.
I don't care for that angle. Back it up. You can back it up. Either that or turn hard driver to get off this ledge. Okay. Like hard. It doesn't feel good. Your front tire's about to drop. Keep coming. Keep it coming. There you go. There you go. Now straighten out. Your back tire's close to climbing. Keep coming. Back tire's about to start climbing. What? Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. I didn't like the angle you took. Oh. Yours was too far driver on the backside and you pitched more.
Oh, no, you should see yours from the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was your degree, dude? So, yeah, look. Mine was only like 22. So
no,
not bad.
It wasn't bad, it was just getting it to that level out point.
I forgot this whole little section here was intense. It was a lot of fun when we did it uphill 2 years ago. It's a lot of fun going downhill too. So much of this is just about the feel and how how your rig feels to you in the driver's seat. Kara said she did not like the line that I took because it went higher on the passenger side and pitched me over more. And I told her I didn't like the line she took because it was more driver and that back tire was dropping in that hole, pitching her over more. So we both lived. We both made it just fine. So neither one of us liked the way each other's looked. I'm guessing both of us would have not liked it had we seen the other. And as soon as you crest this hill, whoop, there we go. As soon as you crest this hill, look at the view of the valley. And this marks the end of Lockhart Basin and the connection to Chicken Corners. And that's why there's a thing here with a whole bunch of chickens. That's special. All right, we're gonna go out to Chicken Corners and then come back. If we don't find camping out here, we'll camp at Catacomb Rock. Chicken Corners are pretty fun with a good suspension and a Hemi. I honestly can't remember if this is kind of the spot where Chicken Corners got its name because it's so close to the cliff. Look at that river. Or if it's further down. Well, we opted to turn around instead of going all the way out to Chicken Corners because we found this spot in this nook that already has nice shade from the sun, and it's a cool little spot. It got these big boulders.
There's people setting up camp already out that way, and I was afraid if we didn't set up camp here,
They might come snag it, yes.
so
But view of the Colorado River right over there. We'll walk over there in just a minute. There's actually a fire ring over there. But I like this spot. I cannot tell you how much better it feels in the shade than it does out there in the sun.
And echo. It's very echoey here. Hello. Woo. That's kind of cool. My camp is set up. I think it's going to be a lovely evening here. Well, here's our view of the Colorado River. Wish there was access to get down there. This nice little horseshoe bend that we have here. Over there is overlooking into Canyonlands National Park. Actually, the route tomorrow will take us back through there and right around this point. You can't see it, but along that ridge line we'll be driving, and there's Thelma and Louise Point, which is famous from the Thelma and Louise movie. So we'll be driving right past that and around that ridge line over there, up Schaefer Switchbacks tomorrow into through Canyonlands, and then out that way, continuing on north of Moab. Dinner's ready. Come and get some. Don't forget the Angelos.
Never. Always wanted to camp at in the chicken corners.
Glad I can make your dreams come true.
Well, actually, Angela's is making up.
If y'all saw our Save Expo videos, you know, Angel brought us his hot sauce. And I don't know that his website is up yet. So, Angel, if you're watching, people are going to be asking about your website. So, this is the best hot sauce ever. Hurry up. Get that website going. Got to prep the tortilla. It's the hot sauce. All right, good. Oh, real good. Well, to say this has been an incredibly peaceful night is an understatement. We are now sitting in the dark, stars above. I've been sitting there editing the day one video of the Moab Adventure Trail. Kara's over there playing on her Switch, and we're just sitting out here enjoying the night. It's been so awesome. I mean, it's just silence. All right, well, that was the Moab Adventure Trail, day 3. What's today your favorite day? What's today your favorite day?
I think as a day, yes. Like, there's something about each day that I like.
You liked Rose Garden Hill yesterday, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and today I like all the rocks.
Yeah. She just needs a full-blown rock crawling route to make her happy.
That's why I came to Moab.
Is what she needs. I need to just loop together a whole bunch of hardcore rock crawling trails. So
what's wrong with that?
Maybe we'll do that next time. Figure out some sort of, camp at the end of Pritchett Canyon, then camp at the end of Behind the Rocks, and camp at the end of Cane Creek. Maybe camp at the end of top of Cliffhanger. So we may come up with that next time. But that was day 3. Tomorrow, day 4, we go back out Chicken Corners, Hurrah Pass. We will run into town, probably grab lunch there since I think the timing will work out. And resupply on a few things, such as water. And then head out Potash Road, up Schaefer Switchbacks, and up into the BLM land north of Canyonlands to find camp tomorrow. And then finish out the trail the next day, the last day. So that's what's coming. And hope you like this one today. We had a blast. This was definitely one of my favorite days. If you would, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification, hype the video if you would. That's some new thing that YouTube's got going on that is like liking. It's like a super like, but a hype. So hype the video if you would. And check out the video description for Patreon links, Hemi conversion link, interest form, all of our discount codes down there. more expo tickets. More expo's coming up really soon, like 5 weeks away. So if you don't have your tickets for the More Expo, get them. Link and discount code is in the description. And what?
Are you gonna mention the badge?
I'll mention the badge. We do have a badge coming out for the Moab Adventure Tour. All Roads Taken is creating a badge for this route, just like they have for the high water mark trail that we did, that I did in Arkansas, just like we did for the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail. So yeah, All Roads Taken is creating a badge for this. We haven't seen it yet. Kara was working with them today on it as we were driving. So a badge is coming. Hopefully I'll have info as this is edited, because this won't be edited for a couple weeks. So by the time this is edited, all that information will be here. So there you go. And for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.